remember the money we have left. Now, for those who have not enjoyed the pizza, there's still some pizza here. This class very transparent one. We used $161.90 out of the fund that the class have. Now we still have a balance of $550. Now let's do some good. Now remember last week I mentioned to Pei Ling that she can pitch for her project for Laos. Now anyone else who has a social cause project that you want to pitch today to compete can. If not, right, I still want you guys to listen to the pitch and be convinced. And I hope that after which, while you pitch later, you can tell us how are you going to tell us, because the money comes from the class. That after you receive the money, where is the money going to? And how are you going to use it? And then subsequently, if there's a way for us to find out, whether the outcome, whether it helps, right? Now this is to let you guys know that there's another dimension to all the thing that we talk about all these 12 weeks.
Basically, before I start, I would just like to show you all some samples of what we have actually been selling. We have actually been doing handmade badges for sales at bazaars as well as even in ADM to raise funds for this project. So if you're interested, you can take your pick also. Yeah. So basically, this project is actually contributed by. It's actually an after project from our previous trip to Laos. We are actually going to travel to Pong Song village. It's actually at the northern part of Vientiane, and it's after a trip that we have been to this village where we realized that there's really a need to help this group of children to construct an unfinished project done by the school. So this school actually has no funds to continue to help to finish this construction of classrooms in their school. So when we went there, we realized the situation is really quite bad. So a group of us as individuals actually formed into a team and decided to continue to help and fund this village. So just some basic information about Laos. Okay, these are the children who are studying in the village. As you can see from the pictures, right, when we went there, there's really a lot of students. Like sometimes it can go up to 60 or 70 students in just one tiny classroom, and there's no ventilation, no fans, no lights. There's only say 2 windows at the sides. So ventilation is really bad at times, and then when we're all crammed up together, it can be really suffocating, and it can spread diseases very easily. So which is our main concern why we want to help out, because I think at this point of time they really need a good learning environment. Like you can see that they really want to learn, but yet they don't have the environment and don't have enough fundings for it. Yeah. So like what I said, there's actually 395 people in this village. We have actually went there another time during December and did a door-to-door visitation as well as to do some recce work there. So the school fees actually cost $2 per year for them, but many children still cannot afford it. But the village head himself actually funds some of the children to study in the schools. Okay, these are some of the statistics of the school. So it's called Biang Servant School. Yeah. Total there's 284 students studying there, and currently there's 5 classrooms. And the funds that we are raising is actually used to construct the 2 unfinished ones. We are actually raising funds to build these new classrooms for them to prevent this overcrowding situation in the school. And then we also want to improve the ventilation there by installing ceiling fans for them. And our trip there is to provide basic English lessons for them so that they will be able to learn English, at least basic English, because there's no English teachers in the village. So an estimation of $6,000 is required to build the classrooms as well as for the fence. So from what I know, it's actually a safe estimation due to the fluctuations of currency, like for the current economic crisis. So we have yet to receive quotations, but we have been liaising with this person who stays in Laos. So yeah. Okay, this is the classroom. Oh, okay, it's a bit dark. This is the classroom that have yet to be finished. So that's where we'll be helping them. Like, why, you can ask me why not some other village? Like, there are so many village in Pongsong, there's so many village in Laos and other country that requires help. But why this particular place? Firstly, it's because small village like Pongsong village, they are often neglected by most foreign groups, as well as because they are so far from the capital, from Vientiane. So many of these groups, they actually choose to help out in Vientiane city itself, but not understanding that they actually have a lot of help from the government itself and not from this small village. So, and because we have established so much relations and contacts with the village that they are like almost part of our family, and we really want to help them in terms of their learning, the students' learning environment. And because of this previous experience, we know what are their needs, and understanding that they need our help. So that's why we want to go forward and help them. Yeah. So some canvassing plans that we are working on. Yeah. We are still trying to look out for grants, but as you know that we are from a group of individuals, like, so we don't belong to any foundations or any curriculum activities club or anything. So it's quite hard for us to raise funds for them. Yeah. So yeah, that's all for this, the updates for this project. And currently we are working on a website so that we will not only be able to sell items, we will also be able to share pictures with you and updates as well. Yeah. So hopefully it will be done right after the holidays. Yeah. As in after the exams. That's all. Thank you.
But what if they cannot pay electricity bill?
Okay, what we have received, we have actually asked the principal about it, and they say that the installation of fans and lights, the bills, right, will be paid for by the government itself, because the school belongs to the government. Like, we actually have letters, like visible letters written by the school itself, as well as some of the information that we actually got from the village. So we can have that as a profile, so it can actually be given out to the shareholders and people who are involved in this project.
But from what I know about places like Laos, for example, you say yearly school fee is $2. Now, how come it costs as much as $6,000 to build 2 unfinished schools? That sounds a bit too much.
Basically, like what I said, Pongsong village is 3 to 4 hours away from capital city, and we have to transport these raw materials, as well as, because we are not constructing the classroom for them, as in when we go there, the volunteers will be there to teach, and we will hire construction workers as well to build these classrooms for them. So the cost of transportations as well as the hiring of workers, etc. will cost money. And because there's no electricity near the area, so in order to get in electricity, it will cost a lot more as well.
This project. Anyone against it? Huh? $550. Okay? Alright. Thank you. Come to the front and take your books. And good luck.